Hey guys, Eric Kyle here, publisher, Great Lakes Scuttlebutt magazine, and I am excited to be down at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. What an event, guys. This is an incredible show. I'm so happy to be here. And while I'm here, I'm wandering around. I'm looking for some fun and exciting new product to report to you guys on. And my man, Wally Ross with Godfrey Marine, have you got some news for us, my friend?
Yes, sir. Eric, great to see you again.
Yeah.
65th Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. Amazing. Great time to launch two of our very new products. So on Hurricane, we are launching our 24-foot center console, a 24-foot CC, and then also we have our Sundeck 3200. So our first foray into the dayboat market. It's got a nice size cabin on it, a full head, a place that both you and I could stand under the shower in even. So a fully capable boat with a huge value proposition for those in that market.
All right, time out. I've known you for years, my friend. We've talked about you guys breaking ground on the deck boat side of things. You guys creating new markets on the pontoon side of things. And now Hurricane is offering something that's not a deck boat. It's not a pontoon boat, but it's a center console lineup and a cruising lineup as well?
Correct. Spot on. It's time to take the Hurricane value proposition, right? We have mastered the deck boat market, right? We've been number one in that segment for a long time. Let's apply what we've learned there, right? Let's have fun out on the water, but do so that is financially responsible for the family so that I can take my family and friends and go out on the water year after year, enjoying all that it has to offer.
I saw and I walked around that center console. And I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed, my friend. There's a lot of manufacturers that are in that space right now. You guys have stepped up the game. I know it's about a value proposition with Hurricane a lot of times as well, but what you're doing with that lineup of center console is groundbreaking like you have so many other years before.
Absolutely, Eric. So one of the key things was making sure that that center console could fish. But we also know that the vast majority of center consoles don't spend all of their time fishing. They do need to entertain. So we had to make certain that we had those entertainment facilities, those features, that capability built into the boat from the ground up, not something that was an afterthought. So it's 100% fishing boat, but it's also 100% I can go fish, I can go ski, I can hit the sound bar, we can play the lights. I've got a fantastic live well that acts as an entertainment center with that see-through window and the RGB. So the kids gather at the back of the boat. It's ready to go. And the other key is it's very adjustable on the fly. You can dial in the boat to do what you want because of where we've added the MOLLE connectors and our click and cruise capability so that I can have tackle or storage bags if I want extra water, fuel, food. It's just very capable boat on so many levels.
Well, it's malleable. I mean, you can make it what you want it to be based on what you're going to be doing with it. I've even noticed that even from like the materials that you're using inside of the boat to the seating inside of the boat, even the bow of the boat is a little bit shorter so you have more expanded room to be able to have better visibility at the helm. All of these little things that you put into the boat are going to make a much better experience out on the water.
Spot on, Eric. And that's key, right? Having that visibility when I'm doing that close quarter maneuvering, that's very important on a boat that's going to be family friendly. I don't need to have my vision blocked, 30 feet out in front of the boat when I'm trying to dock the boat, get it on the trailer, pulling up to the restaurant, gas station, etc. And then also having that be a very good casting platform. I want to drop that down just a touch so that I do have very good access. But you'll notice as you get further aft in the boat, the height of that gunnel is extremely high so that I feel safe with my grandparents on the boat, my kids or the grandkids. Everybody feels comfortable while we're out on the water chasing those fish.
Well, and this boat model that we're standing in front of, this has innovations that I have not seen in other cruising models. I mean, talk to us a little bit about the thought that went into this cruising boat.
Absolutely. So our Sundeck 3200 is something that we said from the ground up, it needs to perform, right? That's one of the great things about the Hurricane brand. They're very well performing boats because of that shallow draft and that very good design to handle lower horsepower and get better performance out of it. We wanted to apply that to what we're doing with the Sundeck 3200. So I've got good power options ranging from 600 horsepower twins all the way up to 1,000 horsepower with twins.
Wow.
So if you want to run twin 500s, knock yourself out.
Right,
This boat can
right.
handle it. But it performs very well with the twin 300s at 600 total horsepower.
Okay.
And that was the key, is make sure that this boat can perform across the wide range of horsepowers that we were going to offer. So not only that, yeah, it's great on the water, but the amenities that we provide, having 2 refrigerators on board. I have a grill option in the galley cockpit. I also have in the cabin cockpit, or in the cabin galley, I have a refrigerator and a microwave down there. All the tables are adjustable height-wise, such that I could have large layout cushions or a sleeping V-berth if I needed so in the cabin. And again, the head, it's just an immense amount of room, balancing the headroom in the cabin versus the seating comfortable feeling up in the bow. We've nailed it with this application.
Well, and it seems like it's a little bit wider than you would have seen, or kind of almost beamier than you would see in another 32. And part of the thing that stopped me in my tracks is you've got these windows that come off the side of the boat that absolutely make it look like it's something totally different. Tell me a little bit about the width of the boat and these windows.
Absolutely. So it's a 32-foot long boat with a 10.5-foot beam. And what we're shooting for here with the way the windows are designed, and especially almost that chine look out the front, think back to Godfrey with the splash fins on the pontoons. It's performing that same type of functionality. It's minimizing the spray, keeping it for a drier ride both in the bow and at the helm. And it performs extremely well in rough water, as my backside can attest to.
You were telling me you guys had it out on Lake Michigan, what, 3 to 5 footers, and you guys were cruising right through.
Yes, and cruising quickly too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were hitting 45 to 55 in very rough seas.
This is a new generation for Hurricane, and I gotta ask you, there's a lot of competition in this space, and you're taking the Hurricane name, which has got a lot of credibility behind it, and you're applying it to the center console and cruising boat market. Are you going to be here a while, or is this something you want to test out? What you're thinking about this?
We're definitely going to be here a while. That's just Hurricane. We're not going to go out and tip our toes in the water. We're going to go all in, as the company logo says.
So the dealerships that are around the country, are there select dealers that are going to be able to offer these models, or how are we going to be able to get access to maybe go for a boat test or be able to purchase one?
Absolutely. So the 24cc is already available for order through our dealerships now.
Okay.
So we've already sold the first boat before the show even opened. So a fantastic start. The 3200 will be coming online to order very soon. And the big one with the 3200 is making sure that the dealer can handle that size of a boat.
Yeah.
So when it shows up at the dealership, they're able to get it off the trailer. They have the equipment and the facilities.
Okay.
24cc, as long as you can handle a 9-foot beam, that boat can go anywhere.
Where am I going to be able to see this? If I can't make it down to the Fort Lauderdale show, what are the next shows that this boats are going to be at? And how can I find out more information, Wally, about the new 3200 and the new 24 center console?
Well, Eric, funny you should ask, because just today, our model year 25 Hurricane website has flipped. So it does include the 24cc and the 3200. But to actually get out on the water and test these out, if your dealer isn't going to be able to have one, we will have both of these boats in the water at the Miami 2025 show mid-February.
Smart. I love it. Wally, thank you so much, my friend.
Appreciate it,
I'm
Eric.
really happy for you guys. It's going to work out great. Great looking boats. Well done. You're the designer, my man. So that's a wonderful thing.
It's a great team, and very proud of what the team has accomplished. More to come.
I'm into that. Guys, check them out. Is it hurricane.com? Hurricaneboats.com.
Hurricaneboats.com.
Okay. That's the best place to go. Hurricaneboats.com, guys. That's where you want to go. Check out the new information about the 3200 and the 24cc over there, center console model. Thanks so much for joining us. You're going to want to remember this. Hurricaneboats.com. We'll see you out on the water.